nigga been cooking. While you was sweating, a nigga, my money was bubbling into some chickens. But let me get some game. That drum and bush get boring. Get your head in the game and out of the clouds, cause that's how I'm scoring. Swish. And I'm the hottest on this team, bitch. Everybody know me. You better ask about this queen shit. Loose lips, sinking shifts faster than some quicksand. Running to some problems, your nigga got me like a kickstand. I'm locked in. Play my position till all the cabbage come. I had to tell them, baby, slow down. Cause it's a marathon, nobody make a move till I do. Call me the Pentagon, C4 Dynamite. I've been the vibe.
It's non-stop, as long as you know. Ahead of the pack, everywhere that I go. Think it's a joke, think it's a game. Run to the smoke, die for the fame. Think it's a game, think it's a joke. Don't got a clue, I think you should know. It's non-stop, as long as you know. Ahead of the pack, everywhere that I go. Think it's a joke, think it's a game. Run to the smoke, die for the fame. Think it's a game, think it's a joke. Don't got a clue, I think you should know. I know, 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 I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
How y'all doing? I want to thank y'all for tuning in to True Talk with Queen. Whether you're tuning in through YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Accelerated Radio, however you chose to tune in tonight, I appreciate y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. If you're on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time we go live or post new content, okay? Asia. Hello, mama. How are you?
Hi, sis.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's
Restful Sunday.
good.
No makeup. I threw on some lipstick and traffic.
Listen, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all know I ain't worried about no makeup on no True Talk.
Like
True Talk is raw and uncut. You feel me? That's how we come.
They're going to get the raw glow today.
So if y'all on here tonight, I want to say thank y'all, okay? I appreciate y'all so much. Today been a long day for me. I've been all over the world because of school. We trying to figure this thing out because I told y'all how uncomfortable I am and stuff like that. I ain't really making much progress when dealing with these people, but hey, I'm standing my ground as a mother. You know how that go, right? And so right before this show, we did a pop-up shop in Torrance, which was awesome. We had a sold out event on our feminine products and stuff like that, so I was excited about that. I'm feeling real good tonight, y'all, okay? Bank, how you doing? Chilling. He said, I'm just chilling. He sound like bruh man from the 5th floor. You feel me? So look, y'all, we gonna continue this conversation from last week because it was a very interesting and much needed conversation, and so we want to keep that energy going, especially since school starts tomorrow. We really need to be on top of this since school starts tomorrow.
It started for some people.
Yeah, for some people, yeah. But LAUSD is tomorrow.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that's what we tackling on, okay? So for those of you who did not tune in last week, what we are trying to do is, as a collective, bounce ideas off of each other that'll help prepare ourselves as parents as well as our children to go back to school safely, as safe as they possibly can. and what that looks like at home, what that looks like as a village. You get what I'm saying? We want to discuss those things and build off of that, okay? Hey sis, I see you. Thank you for tapping in. So Asia, last week we discussed how they said the kids can't bring hand sanitizer to school, right? And so I wanted to ask you, what do you think would be the best thing to substitute? Cause see, let me tell y'all something. When they tell us what we can't do, we just gotta figure out something else that we can do that's as similar to that as possible, right? So we just want to improvise a little. That's it. That's all we gotta do. You feel what I'm saying? It's a loophole to everything, and we just gotta find it and work the shit out of it, right? Okay, so what would you recommend as a substitute to that hand sanitizer that they say they can't bring?
Antibacterial, the little cream that you can have from Bath and Body.
The antibacterial. That's
It don't say sanitizer. It says antibacterial.
So
no,
foam?
like the one you it's liquid. It's similar. You know the one you put on your keychain? It's like that big, and you put
it's hand sanitizer. It say that.
It don't say it on there. It says antibacterial.
Hey y'all think that'll work? Come on, talk to us. We want to talk about it. I've been wearing Bath and Body for a long time, and I thought that mug said some hand sanitizer. I really thought it said that. But talk to us, y'all. Badass 1584 said antibacterial wipes for your hands. I agree. We could do that. We could do that. But how we gonna, if we sending them with these wipes, these disinfectant wipes, how they gonna remember the difference if they the little ones? We don't want them getting mixed up now. You get what I'm saying? Big Debo Loco, hey, my beautiful queen. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I couldn't do it. This is too stressful.
It causes anxiety, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna figure it out though, y'all. And then I think if we just what if they wear, I don't know, if they
hazmat suit. You know,
we can't send these damn kids to school with no hazmat suit on.
Send them in one of those bubbles
with the little coverall shits on.
Or you know the bubbles you can play with in your backyard now from Toys R Us.
You is a hot mess.
I bet you they'll let you wear it then.
Put it in a baby wipe container. Oh yes. Badass 1584 coming with it tonight. That's so smart. She said put the antibacterial wipes in a baby wipe container, and they do sell those separate, y'all, without anything in it at the Dollar Tree. I don't know about Family Dollar and all of that, but they do have those, y'all. So if y'all are gonna
travel container,
the empty one though, so if y'all gonna take this advice, then I suggest you go to the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar or whatever dollar store you have near you and get you one of those, okay? Big Debo Loco said Ziplocs work. Yes, they do work. Yes, they do.
Because during the pandemic, when we couldn't find them anymore, they was telling people how to make the wipes anyway. And people was making them, like they were saying, in Ziploc bags and in those little containers. So they can't tell you what's in there. Okay.
Yeah. And y'all, listen, y'all make sure, I'm strongly recommending that you guys send your kids to school with the disposable mask, not the cloth mask, okay? The disposable masks, they're more breathable, and you can switch them out real easy. That's what I think. I think the cloth ones hold more dust and dirt and all of that different stuff.
I wonder if the classrooms is telling them, like, to switch it after lunch.
I doubt it very seriously.
You think so?
I doubt it. Badass Barbecue said you need to be looking for the hand sanitizer that says Medline. Okay, y'all heard that?
That's the name brand?
I guess that's the brand.
Medline.
Hand sanitizer that says Medline, you guys.
Where can you find it?
Where can you find it, Badass Barbecue? Hey sis, I see you on here. Thank you so much. What else do you recommend, Asia?
How many days a year can your kid miss?
I don't know, because when I used to when I used to go to school, never mind, I don't want to answer the question like that. It's tell my age. That's okay. Badass.
I will use every one of them damn days.
Badass 1584 said you can add alcohol to just regular baby wipes and put some aloe gel in there, and those are antibacterial wipes. Badass Barbecue said you can find it at Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS. Do not buy it from the dollar store. Y'all heard that?
Okay.
Do not buy the Medline sanitizer from the dollar store. They probably don't even have it at the dollar store. But so what other suggestions do you have going back to school for the kids?
Can the parents volunteer?
I don't think. See, this the problem. This
school.
One of the
I
problems.
can tell you how to get off work for it.
Cause listen, this is one of the problems. The parents ain't going to volunteer at these schools. Not our people. They trying to get rid of the kids. Girl, they not trying to go up there to help the kids. That's why they so in a rush to send them back.
I be wanting to kick you off that chair sometimes.
You know I'm telling the truth. These
but
mamas
the
want these
problem.
kids out they fucking way, out they face, out they house.
But it's not about what you want to do right now.
Well,
we
yes,
coming
it
up with
is.
suggestions, right?
Yeah, but I'm telling you,
people need to start going and volunteering. This is why I'm saying volunteer. If everybody take a turn to volunteer, some of these habits that we want our kids to learn, you can actually be there. And I think that they would feel better as a classroom if they all volunteered, like just a couple hours once a month or something like that, just to go in and make sure that the kids is doing stuff and the teachers is doing what they want them to do. And perhaps just at the beginning, teach them like little habits that we want them to learn, especially the babies. Because our complaint is that they're not going to do these things. Well, if we're not there, they're not going to do these things. So how are we going to get them to do these things even if we have the best suggestion ever?
that's true. That I agree with that, but I'm telling this true talk. We raw and uncut. These motherfucking parents ain't going to school with these kids.
And go to your class for your child. It's
They're
for
not
your
going.
kid.
They're not going.
Then when they on a ventilator, don't be asking for suggestions.
Big Debo Loco said, keeping it 100, my queen, I really don't think that it's time for our kids to go back to school
It's
just
not.
yet, but that's just me. Whoever your insurance provider is, you can call and request them to send you hand sanitizer and breathable masks. Add disinfectant wipes through your medical insurance.
But the problem is they can't take it, right? That's what we're trying to do, like mask what they take.
Yes.
Yeah.
Badass 1584 said, make sure just donate to the classroom, and she agrees with you on visiting the classroom.
So I have a question, because we asked about that last week, if we could donate, because we haven't seen anybody doing like a drive or what is it called, adopt a classroom. Last year I got to, but this year it's nothing like that. So
I don't even really
Can we
see
do
that
it?
too much in LA.
I don't either. So I picked a class and I asked, and they told me yeah.
Okay.
But then some classes say no, they don't want your stuff. So, but if we can, I mean, let us know. I'll put it on my page. If somebody has a kid that you want to say something, I'll put it on my page.
Badass 1584 says she's going to the district. Badass Barbecue said, be careful on donating those supplies, because them supplies.
What, they'll steal them?
Can you type it again? Cause I'm confused. It's not clear to me. I don't understand what you're saying.
I know that like when the pandemic first happened, it was teachers that was going to take the stuff out of the like the janitor's closet or whatever. They was going to.
Marrock said you have to start teaching them at home. That's where the learning start from.
But it's happening already.
Very true. Yeah.
We gotta move like fast.
Yeah, we gotta move real fast, because like I said, school start tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we gotta start getting on it tomorrow. This gotta be like a what you call that? A boot camp. This gotta be a boot camp type
Moving
situation.
like the SWAT team.
Yeah, you feel me? Badass Barbecue said, be careful on donating no supplies to the school, because those supplies will end up at home with those teachers.
That's
You
why the
know
parent
what?
need to be
That's
going
true.
in.
Ain't no parent. I'm telling you, these parents ain't doing it now.
I feel
Maybe
bad
that's
for
how they
some of them.
moving in Chino, but in LA they ain't doing it.
I just
okay.
almost called you a bitch.
Oh, y'all
Cause
heard
you
her?
know I'm not from Chino Hills.
Did
Don't
y'all?
do me.
Did y'all hear what she said to me?
Y'all better ask the girl last night that thought I was from Chino Hills.
Amber said they sure do be taking them hoes. Talking about the supplies. They do.
Cold with it.
Because if you can get the best of the shit, because think about how many, I ain't gonna say it, I'm being incriminating our own folks. I ain't gonna say that. Never mind, y'all. Never
I
mind.
used to think that when we got the little list that said like all the stuff the kid needed for the year, I would be like, I know they taking some of this stuff home. These kids ain't using all this stuff.
Big Debo Loco said, I live in Rancho Cucamonga. In Rancho, do you think them parents is going to volunteer in those classrooms?
My sisters do.
I think so. I agree
My
that they would be doing it out there.
sisters do.
I don't think they doing it in no South Central LA. I don't think they doing it in Compton. And
We did it in Pomona.
I don't care. Do y'all see? I wish y'all could just see her right now, how she's showing out. Do y'all see this? This fake
care about our
prissy
babies.
shit.
I go to your baby school.
Badass Barbecue said, be careful for 1341 reason. This winter, the COVID is going to be at its world time high. So everybody's going to be trying to get supplies for themselves.
Oh, I got him from.
I agree. Big Debo Loco said, I most certainly do not. He do not think they volunteering in no rancho.
My sisters do.
Listen,
My sorors do.
Okay, well you listen. We ain't gonna count them.
And we'll
Okay,
actually
they
go
a
to
real
any school.
breed.
In real life, like if that's something that you need, you should be reaching out to
Nonprofit programs.
yeah, nonprofit programs, sororities, and that's the alumni chapters. You should be reaching out to those things because we are for the community. So if there's a need in real life, I promise you should be reaching out. You really should. Because we do whatever we can.
But see,
We just gotta know.
I think it's a lot of people out here, like on a regular basis, that also does the same thing. But I think COVID has put a limit on so much
That's what I'm saying.
stuff.
We
You
gotta
get what
know.
I'm saying? Because
we got
think about it.
people from
In
the line.
reality, by now, I would have already done my back
The
to school
drive,
drive.
me too.
And did all of the
too.
haircuts and all of the. I would have done that already.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? But
None of us
with
did this
COVID
year.
going on.
And the way that it
It's-
just hit in the last couple weeks,
Exactly.
none of us have.
Exactly. Badass 1584
I'll deliver it, but I
says,
won't
sister,
do the
did they
drive.
give an option to do online? No, ma'am. You would have to check your child out of school and check them into a different program. And LAUSD, they're asking you to go through a particular program, and
So they
that
keep the
program
money.
can't guarantee that your child will be placed because of the overwhelming amounts of applicants. Amber said, man, I got fam all over Cali. I grew up in Chino, lived in LA a little while, just all over. Okay. So me, this what I think, y'all.
What you think?
I wish, see, in a perfect world, this is a perfect world,
Let's
okay?
talk about it.
In a
Let's throw it in the
perfect
air.
world, we would all just stand together as parents and say, no, our fucking kids
But
aren't
you
going to
can.
school.
That's what we
You
talked about
going to
last
school
week.
tomorrow, that's your business. Mine ain't going to be there.
It's called
So-
protesting. That's what I said
but
last week.
But
But like
did
you
say
said,
that?
I
didn't.
did.
I don't remember. you
I
said
done
that.
it.
Y'all know my memory is gone though, y'all. The more kids I have, the worse my memory gets.
And
so-
she like to just yell at me sometimes.
That's not true. You talk to True Talk people that?
Yeah.
That's not true, y'all. Why would you say that?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll talk about that
sound
later. Yeah, we'll talk about that later because I think she lying on me, y'all. But I think that's what needs to happen. Me personally, I feel like my kids shouldn't be there. Period, point blank. I feel like they should not be there, and I feel like it's a whole lot of my home. I should find a whole lot of my homegirls that's down with me, and we like, no.
No, I'm dead.
That's
As
what we mean.
You should, because this is what I was saying. I was saying that. Oh, it was when we was talking about the money thing, and I was like, if you really think that it's because of the money, we supply the schools. If you go down there and tell them my kid's not coming, what are they gonna do? They have to offer an alternative.
No,
But
they
so many
don't
people,
have
to your point,
offer
if you want at least the
alternative.
money from them being enrolled in school, not the additional money, but if you at least want that money, you'll offer online. But that's when
That's if it's a big number of people,
Right.
though, because one motherfucker like me, I can't just go down there and do that and then keep my kids out of school
See
for
what
a
I mean?
long
Like, she
period
just-
of time.
she just, like,
Because
argued
then
with me.
guess
I just
what's
said,
gonna
let's
happen?
get together and kumbaya.
But look,
I was
what-
gonna bring 3 people.
3 people ain't enough.
But if
that
I bring
ain't
3
nothing.
people and you bring 3 people and your homeboy bring 3 people,
So we got to get a squad first, and then the whole squad
Hello?
bring 3 people. I don't know if we gonna be able to work that out by tomorrow.
no. But if you'd have listened to me last week,
I didn't
mean,
hear
we
you say
can.
that last week.
we can.
I didn't hear
Everybody
you say that.
like a day off
Did she
work.
say that last
I
week, y'all? Who
and
was on here?
You want to know what you said? The same thing you said today. People
Oh.
pushing their kids out their
Oh,
door,
my bad,
but
y'all.
they not gonna do it.
Okay.
We'll
Badass
be out there by
barbecue.
ourselves.
Cause I was finna say they don't give a shit about that part. They gonna use our ass as the example, and we going to jail for keeping these kids out of school and stuff. You know it's against the law to do that.
Yeah.
You cannot.
That's why I was
do
asking
that.
how many days can you
She was
legally
trying to
miss?
make me go down
No.
like,
Beautiful. Did I
bad.
ask my sister how many days you can miss? Because I had a plan. She don't want to listen to me.
Okay, let's hear the plan. She got it. She got a
My
plan.
was to stretch the days out so then you could get something together and do
So
something
we
like that.
gonna utilize all of the days in
At the
one
beginning.
in the beginning, and ain't gonna have no breathing room nowhere through the middle or the
But
end.
this is so you can get something together and protest for real, or find out what the options are and start calling the district. Like one of the people on here already said they going to the district.
Yeah, Badass 1584
Yeah.
said that. Badass Barbecue said, but that's not going to happen. These lazy ass people want to send them kids back to school so they can lay their ass around the house and
See?
do shit because they don't want to do shit right now.
They cared about that more than they care about COVID.
I told the world. I tried to tell the world. Didn't I tell y'all? I be telling the truth.
That's why I text you on the side. I care about my niece, child. I can't help the people. They don't listen. The people don't listen. I don't even know why we here. Just kidding.
I was finna say you.
The people do listen because we get a lot of continuous questions and stuff like that.
Right.
And I did post a resource. If you want to try it, it worked for my niece. We was able to get her into online education. It was not through the actual school. We went through
K-12.
K-12, and then when she was accepted, then we unenrolled her from high school. But we did that first, and they start on 23rd.
Okay.
But it was to give enough wiggle room, so I posted it like last week. Because all
Okay,
the schools are starting
so you guys, if you guys want to utilize K-12, and you don't remember everything she said, you can go to her page, Queen TT Loves, okay, and check it out, get the information, and do what you got to do to make some things happen on your end, okay? My daughter will not be at school tomorrow. I'm sorry to say that.
It's too.
But I mean it from the bottom of my heart, y'all. I can't get with it. What?
Oh, call Congress. Somebody said.
Call Congress. Somebody recommended that.
So people won't leave their house, but they might actually make a call. So I wonder if we should post some numbers. So I'll do the research and look for, what would it be, like the superintendent of LA Unified School District? You know how when people go like posting on social media and say start bombarding them with calls and it makes them actually listen, that's the form of protesting? Would that be the number that you call? Would it be?
I don't know.
It says Congress, but would it be like the superintendent of LA Unified School District?
I don't know. We would have to look further into that.
Okay.
School supplies and stuff, you guys. Listen. For those of you that sent your kid, that are sending your kids back to school, and you did not get school supplies, or you were not able to go to back to school drive or whatever like that, please hit one of our DMs, either me or Asia. And again, her page is Queen TT Loves, okay, and that's TITI. And we will try our best to get you some school supplies, okay? So that these kids are prepared for everything. Listen. I don't like
I literally
this.
have anxiety.
I'm sitting here
And I
telling
really
you
do.
I'm so uncomfortable with this.
When we went home on Monday and we was talking about how the cases was going up and people not really talking about it, I watch my local news because they tell us more, and they have posted that in the last 2 weeks cases have doubled. I have a lot of nurses in my family. They're picking back up. with it, but it's the second strain, whatever it's called. It's the second one, so it's like much more aggressive.
Well, I'm curious to see how this third and fourth variant is finna work out, because
Is
they
it
done
third and fourth?
Yes, they done already announced some shit.
I'm scared.
It's called what the shit? I forgot what it's called,
Somebody
y'all.
know what it's called? Let us know if you know what it's called.
You know what it's called?
The second,
It's two-
or third and
it's-
fourth variant.
Yeah, the
She said
other
it's a third and fourth
variant.
now, not just a second one.
Oh yeah, they all fraternities, Sigma, Sigma, no real shit.
They pick Greek names.
Yeah, they're all
Bad.
they're all fraternity names.
They are.
Wow.
Delta, Sigma.
Yeah, I don't remember the name. But Badass Barbecue said most of these people is going to milk that child tax credit until it runs out, and then acts going to be homeless because they not paying their bills as it is. October is right around the corner.
So
Let's go, Asia.
I know
she finna
of
come
someone.
with it.
So I do consulting on the side, and the question was, if I don't pay my rent, can they still put me out? And I'm like, yeah, that ended a while ago. And I'm like, why you didn't pay your rent? She was like, oh, because when I got my EDD, this happened. But you work. Oh, and then when I got my SBA, I said, girl, don't call me no more. You going to jail. And I hung up the phone. But they not paying their rent. These
She
people-
got EDD and
Yes,
SBA,
yes,
but
these
didn't
people
pay
is-
the rent?
These people is cutting up.
Now, come on, y'all. We got to do better than that.
Like-
You got both of them and
And
didn't
it's
pay the rent?
subsidized rent. And they taking advantage of, oh, I don't have to pay my rent. Y'all, in real talk, that's not cool, because your owner, they have to pay that mortgage. So that's putting them at a disadvantage. Don't do that to people, because karma comes back. like
Okay, but
nobody's
let me
business.
tell you
If don't-
something
if you
about
have
that
it.
too.
If you have it.
These owners been doing the shit too, cause they had stuff
Stipends.
that they can get to,
Yeah.
and they the mortgages was
Oh, it's money out there. It's like a lot of money out there. Half the money haven't even been used. So if you out there and you having a issue paying your rent, it's actually money still out there. I don't know if people listen to you from other states. I know Arizona announced it, Vegas announced it, California announced it, but it's still money out there.
Badass Barbecue said, yes, right now we're up to 79,000 new cases within the last 72 hours. God damn, 79,000 in 2 hours? I mean, in 72 hours? I don't think can that be right? Tell me that ain't right. Somebody tell me that ain't
amount
right.
of cases?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I saw
in
they,
72
They
hours?
said it's going up like crazy. Yes.
I know it's going up, but in 72 hours that
Don't
much?
yell at me. I don't got
That is ridiculous. Badass Barbecue said they got the PPP loan about all these new cars, all these new Jordans, and all this bullshit. Didn't pay the bills.
Nope.
Didn't buy no school
'Cause
supplies,
Edison is, we
and
waiting
want
for money to
somebody
come
else
in.
to help them out.
Yep.
Man, I'm telling you.
It's a mess.
Hey, Keish, I see you.
So the money, yes, these landlords did get granted the money, but it hasn't. A lot of it hasn't been dispersed yet.
Okay, but even without them being dispersed any money, they had something set in place where it goes to the back end of their mortgage.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So still they're not losing anything.
You actually are.
How?
You're paying more in interest because you're moving it to the back. So you already paid that interest. Anytime you move a payment to the back, you're paying more interest. So not everybody wanted to do that. That was a last resort for a lot of businesses. Just look at us. Like, we could have got some stuff, and we didn't because we weighed out our options.
Hey, Jay, boy, I
It's
see you.
Everything we didn't apply for because it didn't make sense for what we do. It would have cost us money. I don't ever want it to cost us money for what we do.
Right.
So it was the same thing. When you put it on the back, it doesn't. That's more interest.
But I thought that because it was set in place by the government, that that interest would be waived because it was something they set in place. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I figured, because I don't have a mortgage. So you get what I'm
No.
saying? Like, I
even
didn't have
car
to dig
notes
deep
and
into
all
that.
of that. Yeah, they took it and put it on the back end, which is beneficial if that's what you really need, so you don't lose what you have. But just think about a complex, a fourplex. That's a lot of interest that's going to be put on the back end because you're waiting for that payment to come in. So that's why I say, if you can actually make your payment, go ahead and make it. If you can't, I totally get it, and get whatever you can. I really think people should.
I agree.
I pay a lot of money in taxes. Get some of my money back for me. And send me a thank you in my inbox. I'm just saying, let me know it was somebody I know.
Listen.
I don't know anybody personally that got taken care of. And we all have legit, real businesses way before this. Give back to the community. Pay our taxes.
It's like
everything.
90%.
We got ran.
The building that my business is situated in, it's like 90% of the business owners there, none of us qualified for it. Like, none of us. And I'm like, what in the whole...
I was like, I have a whole nonprofit. I help the people.
Yep. Listen, they don't care about us.
After that, I was done. And then my other business, they treated me like a villain. All my stuff is legit. Like, it's in your system. And they was emailing me like, we need this, we need that. And I'm like...
I sent everything. I even had to send a copy of my lease.
I had to send a copy that my business name was really my business name. Are you serious?
That's what I had to do.
My business. After that, I was offended.
I had to send stuff from the Secretary of State.
Me too.
From the Franchise Tax Board.
After the third, I was done.
Girl.
Because how some people, they stuff went straight through $70,000, $80,000, and I'm like, I spend $70,000, $80,000 every. Are you serious?
Yeah.
They're very serious. I was offended as heck.
But you know what? I was salty in the beginning about that, and then I came to the conclusion that, you know what, Queen? Just kick back and say thank you, Jesus, because whatever is finna come after that, the consequences to it, you don't need to be attached to that.
So
I feel like that's what God. I feel like that's God just was saying, no, I'm gonna give it to you, but you ain't gonna get it like this.
So you know how it was going through real fast. So they was like, oh, I missed the part where I had to sign a promissory note. You gonna get a call. They calling people and they emailing them like, yeah, we skipped this part, so now we need something to say that you can sign for this business and it's yours, and we need you to send it to us right away.
Okay, so look, I'm glad you said promissory note, because it made me think of something that was really, really important. So let's go back to the school situation, right? So, you guys, make sure that you're paying attention to these return packets. That from where the kids returning back to school, make sure that you're really paying attention to these packets and reading everything before you sign it, because there is a waiver in there that you have to sign saying that you take full responsibility for anything that happens to your child on this campus, that you're fully aware of the consequences and repercussions of COVID and all of that. So you will not, you are saying by signing this paper, you will not try and sue the school district or anything like that. And it lists a whole lot of things that make you more and more uncomfortable, from being sick, to sudden death, all of that.
So if you don't sign it, does that mean your kid can't go?
If you do not sign that paper, your kid can't go to school.
So then, do they have to put them on homeschool? If they don't go, if you don't sign that paper?
No, you have to check them out of school. Because you're voluntarily not doing this.
I should just start a school, huh?
I mean, I told y'all I was going to start a school, right? I ain't gave up. I'm still, it's in the making, y'all.
That is such a bully.
Badass Barbecue said, right. I did not get no loan. I think he meant to say loan. I did not get no loan. I don't want that loan. I don't want that headache, and I don't want the punishment behind it.
It's really good if it works out and you need it to make your business operate. But the way people using it, I don't think that they realize either that when you apply, you give them the right to go into your bank account. So they literally can go line by line, and if it's not used for exactly what it's supposed to be used for, you broke the contract.
And not even just that. You have to show proof. Okay, now look. this the thing people don't understand that I wish they would pay attention to. We're gonna talk about PPP real fast, right? So with the PPP loan, do you know that you can't just say I did this? You can't give a handwritten receipt. You know how everybody think they could just write these receipts up
not sure
and everything is
accounting.
No, they really need this electronic transaction to have happened, and it be a receipt from the other institution. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care if it's a cable company or it can be where you bought your goods from, you know, the products that you need to keep your business going. But all of those things have to be transaction between business to business. Do y'all understand that? Yeah, like you don't get to just write this out with your hand. And it has to cover the time period that your loan say it covers. So, and you know PPP is to take care of things that was before now. So you can't go start the business, get the PP loan today, start the business tomorrow, and do all the shit and think this is finna work. No.
They knocking on doors.
Those dates gotta make sense, and it has to be dates before the loan happened.
Including the date of your business.
Yeah. Badass Barbecue said, trust me, the government gonna want all that money back when they feel this COVID thing is over with.
No,
but this COVID is not going nowhere. We finna hit a section of this COVID where a lot more people. J-Bo said you right.
Yeah, they're knocking on doors. It was one girl that got $2 million from 2 of her businesses. So she was from Atlanta. She went to Texas and started 2 businesses. Bought her a house, her mom a house, her a car, her mom a car. They knocked on her mama's door with the cameras dead in her mama's face.
I say this, y'all, because
but she had 2 good businesses.
But look, I say this. I don't knock nobody. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them people that had to get it out the mud. I had to get it how I live. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And we've been finding the loopholes and getting the shit for years to come. Like, this ain't the first time a motherfucker done figured out how to get the money.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's just more serious right now.
Right.
Because the amount of money that they giving you now, you going to the feds. You don't want to play with these people.
That part.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is real serious. Like, this next level. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I feel like even if you're gonna do it,
just be smart.
Yeah, be super smart. Let it spend the money or use the money on things that can hold you up and get you further than where you are right now, so that when the shit do hit the fan and you gotta go sit down for a little while, because you going on vacation. Please let me tell you, you going on vacation. But when you go sit down, you got enough money to keep everything going. You feel what I'm saying?
And you gonna owe for the rest of your life. Period.
I'm just saying though, just make it make sense. That's all I'm sitting here saying. However you doing your shit, hey, that's you. I don't knock nobody at all. Get your shit, cause I'm gonna go get mine. I'm gonna tell you.
So.
Yeah, but if you gonna do it, be smart, y'all. Listen, start. The first thing y'all should have did when y'all got all of these letter loans.
Bought some Amazon.
Nope, fuck buying Amazon. You should have hooked up with you a CPA or somebody that can make sure they know how to keep that paperwork in line for you. Make sure they paid to keep all your shit in order.
Oh, you mean somebody with a business already?
No, I'm talking about, like a real accountant, a real motherfucking tax attorney, or somebody in that realm. You feel what I'm saying? That knows how to make you look right on paper. You feel that's what I'm saying. Make yourself look right on paper. I mean, if you gonna go fake this shit, come on, y'all, we gotta do it all the way. You can't just make it look good materialistically. You feel what I'm saying? Make it look good on black and white too. So then when they come for your ass, it's some shit that they can't touch. You feel me? Do you feel me?
I can't go to jail
I'm
and
just
lose my
saying.
virginity, so I'm gonna have to plead the fifth because I've been told all the secrets.
J-Bo,
You better figure it out.
J-Bo said facts. They going on a long vacation.
Your entire life, you're gonna be paying for this.
Badass Barbecue
After they
said,
tack on interest, then penalties, then this, then that, it's a wrap.
Badass Barbecue said, just this morning in my community, I watched them pick up 2 brand new BMWs out of the
Trying to tell
people's
you.
driveway, and the feds went to the house and took all the furniture.
And don't
belongings
forget,
this
when they go
morning.
get the stuff, that they sell it at an auction. So what you pay for it is not what you're going to get for it. So don't be thinking, oh, I'll just give this. I've had people call me and ask me that too. Well, can I just give it back? It don't work that way unless you have a complete check to write them back. Because they had a window for that for a minute. No, because when they come and seize your stuff, if they get $1 for that car, which they're going to say they got $1 for that car, you getting $1 credit for that car.
Listen,
Is it really worth it? Just be smart is all I can say. Make it make sense, Lexus said.
that's what I'm
Make it make
saying.
sense.
You got to use it to level up. And I ain't talking about level up on like Instagram
mean in
level
your
up.
business.
I ain't talking about Instagram level up, y'all.
hate
That's a whole different
I
kind of. I'm just being honest, cause this Instagram shit ain't real life. Y'all know this,
ridiculous.
right? Y'all do know this, right?
It's ridiculous.
Don't floss for the gram.
We're trying to tell y'all.
Don't do it for the gram,
We
y'all.
done met
Y'all
some of the
gotta
people.
do it for real. But I can't even say hit me up, huh?
I can't
'Cause
say
then it's
nothing. I'm
incriminating
good.
me. Yeah,
Don't
I
hit
can't.
me up. Don't call me. Don't inbox me. Don't ask me nothing. You better know somebody that can help you. You better use your best pinky in the brain.
Not in the brain.
I
Hey
can't help
sis, I
you.
see you. Thank you for tapping in. Badass Barbecue said, trust me, if your paperwork don't run back to 2019, you is fucked off.
That whole part. The first thing they gonna go through is everybody that requested an EIN number
Girl,
that
listen,
day and opened a bank account that day.
I'm so glad that
I'm legit.
I
glad
got
my stuff
denied,
is-
but goddamn it, I've been in the establishment
real
for a long time.
a real one.
So
Putting
I
in
ain't
work.
gotta do
Right.
that part. Hey,
And it's
bro,
other
I
stuff.
see you.
Here's the other thing too. It's actually businesses. It's other stuff out there other than SBA and stuff like that that have grants. It's other grants out there.
Yes.
You could
Listen.
Yeah.
Can I say this? I'm
With
so
different
glad.
stipulations.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I did want to say that, y'all. Instead of look, the trending thing is not always the best
Go
thing.
for the one.
Can I
nobody
tell
paying
y'all?
attention to.
Yeah. Start looking into other things that's really a grant. Don't go to the shit, it's a loan, but they want to change the language to make it seem like a grant. Don't fuck with that. Go to these places that really have grant money to disperse. And like I said, you need this paperwork, y'all. Y'all need to get this black and white together. Y'all, if y'all gonna play these people game, you gotta make sure you're playing it correctly. And as long you know how
Y'all better make
you
some
know how
Caucasian
fake
friends.
and phony these
Y'all better make
other
some
folks
Caucasian
is.
friends. That's all I gotta say.
They fake and phony as a motherfucker, but they know how to make it look good on paper.
With they regular
So y'all gotta hook up with some people that can get y'all
Go play
right
golf.
on paper.
Go meet some people
You
that
feel
are
what
playing
I'm
golf.
saying? Then when y'all do that, then y'all can move how y'all want to move. Y'all can do all of this stuff and be untouched. Okay?
And the loans are listed right on SBA.gov. They're listed there.
Y'all heard
They're
that?
listed right there.
Um,
Especially for women.
women of color
Women
at
of color.
that.
Women of color. That's how it's exactly
Badass
stated.
Barbecue said, that's why I've been dealing with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I don't want their money. I'm making my own. I know
I'm trying
that's
to learn
right.
about that.
I can't.
We
I
need
don't
to
have
talk
the
about
patience.
that. I don't either, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. Because people been like making money, sis.
I know, but I just
I need
ain't
to
got
make
the
money in my sleep.
patience.
Okay, I'll take that on.
Okay.
You do the school, I'll do this.
Then tag me in.
Tag you in.
Tag me in.
Tag
Shit.
you in. And I think Hilda's doing flipping property, so we gonna take one for the team.
DJ Vegas said, when it's a trend, it has become too late. That's true.
That's true.
Fly Ass Redbone said facts. Badass Barbecue said, I got a bachelor's degree in business management and minor law but do not inbox me. I don't want that trouble.
Then why did you just tell everybody? They gonna be inboxing you.
You done told the whole wide world, Craig, and they coming.
Listen, my box was lit up, and I was telling people, check this out. They got access to our stuff because I've had somebody leave a pin before, the police department. Don't inbox me. Don't call me. Don't nothing. Don't ask me after you do something.
You gotta get your shit right before you make the move, so that it looks right all the way through.
Or so I could tell you what you should be doing. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And that's only for family.
Because listen, I think the problem with us is we want to go do shit, and then soon as we get scared because we finna go down and shit finna hit the fan, now I want to know all of the shit I should have did in the beginning. Like, you feel me?
All the people
I want all of the help.
Oh, that's okay. They not gonna do this. It's only this, and I'm like, okay. 2 weeks later, so you think I think you could just get away from me? Don't talk to me. Don't ask me nothing.
When Badass Barbecue said, Asia, I'm going to use that block button. If you hit me, I'm going to block your ass.
Period. Like, leave me alone. And they put all the details and everything.
I be wondering.
What is wrong with you?
No, listen, y'all. Because I really, somebody help me right up and through here, okay? Bank, help your girl out, okay? How can you, if you know you doing fake check stubs and bank statements and CPN numbers and all this other stuff, right? Or you and making this shit up, right? You selling this shit. How is you posting this and promoting it as a business on Instagram and Facebook? How is you doing this?
I see it every day.
Is you working with the people? Cause I be wanting to know. Wait a minute.
They busted. You'll see it. It was one. What was it? The 4 or 5 girls. It was like 4 or 5 of them, and they got busted because they was putting this stuff on Facebook.
Cause I'm like, what the fuck? And the cold part, I'm guilty, y'all. Y'all know I keep it 1,000, right? One thing I seen them promoting, I was like, oh shit, I need that, right? But I'm like, bitch, I can't come to you because you the first one going down. What the fuck?
You messy.
Dang.
I think it's the itch of social media. Of I wanted to be that bitch or that nigga, so I'm gonna floss what that money is, so they get caught.
But they literally saying I'm a booster or I'm a whatever.
I'm a scammer. It's scamming season. Yeah. Once the COVID happened, it was scamming season with all the SBAs, PPs, and whatever. What else? Scary. You know, it is scary. It is, you know, but
I can't do it.
The streets had to find a way to eat because the stores was closed.
Right.
So.
I was done when I seen that you could buy a negative COVID test.
This is what I'm telling you.
Why the fuck? If you are COVID positive, why the fuck would you go buy a negative test to just go? But you taking it to me and my sister and my homegirl and my kids. Like, you feel me? Like, why would you do that? And I've
paycheck that money. Like, people understand once that COVID hit, the pandemic hit, people was panicking. I'm like, what am I about to do? But they
still doing it now today. Like, it's people that could buy the vaccination card or whatever. They could buy that, and I'm like, if the government is the one mandating it right now, if they check that, not only are you're gonna lose your job.
They just seized over like 2,000 COVID cards that came from China.
That's redunculous.
You know, that's already like ran down.
That came from China. Did you hear that?
That's redunculous.
China is popping with COVID, and they the ones. Hello. You gonna let them sing you something, right?
But you know,
nobody here can figure out how to
LA, everywhere around the world, like the government is scamming. So it's to the point like. The damn card is popping up because like people won't need them to travel, to go to work, go to take them flights, to go to the gym, whatever. If that's going to happen in the world, if that's going to be like a mandatory thing. Anything the government have, we got counterfeit money, so you feel me? The government print that as well, so it's to the point.
That's true.
You know, they're going to give us.
I don't want the mark of the beast.
Fly Ass Redbone said, I've been in business for years and I was scared to do PPP. I'm good.
Well, I don't want anybody to be scared. So I find that that's the biggest problem in our communities. And a lot of minorities didn't get it that really could have applied and gotten it because they were afraid. Why are we afraid if we're doing it the right way?
Yeah, if you do it, you gotta do it legitly.
Her stuff is legit.
Yeah, so, if you do it legitly, then you don't have anything to worry about.
Go get your money.
Don't do it through a person that's doing all of the tricks and schemes. Don't do it through them. You don't want to fuck with that. Go through somebody that has good integrity.
Right.
Within their business and themselves.
She could inbox me and I'll give her my cousin's information.
Sis, Fly Ass Redbone. You can inbox Asia and she'll hook you up.
Help you.
She's a legit business and all of that. Okay, she gonna get you right.
Don't leave your money on the table. A lot of black women and Mexican women was afraid, and that was coming out in the numbers. And I think that that's sad that they made us so afraid, and we do things the right way. That's there for us, and don't feel too proud either. Get it. If you can get it and it make your life better, why not? You earned that. You did your part. Get it.
She said okay.
Okay, good. Don't leave that sitting on the table, especially the minority. Women want all of that. My cousin will tell you about all of that. Don't leave money on the table.
Go get the dollars.
Get your money when you earned it.
Badass Barbecue said, but COVID didn't come from China. COVID-19 is here in the United States. Back in 2019, they took the SARS virus and they put it on steroids.
Sure.
So why y'all look like me?
Beautiful, stupid. So listen, y'all. I want y'all all to make sure that when y'all send y'all kids to school in the morning, can y'all send y'all kids to school with some instruction and with prayer? Cover your kids in prayer.
Yes.
Please hear me, okay?
Yes.
Cover your kids in prayer. I don't care who you believe in. I don't give a shit who you praying to, Buddha, whoever. Just make sure you cover your kids in prayer. Is very, very important, y'all. Prayer works. It works, it works, it works, and it works when nothing else will. Do y'all hear me talking?
Listen.
So y'all make sure y'all do that for me, okay? If y'all love me, that's what I want y'all to do for me, okay? I need y'all to do that, all right? And make sure that you hit up Asia, Fly Ass Redbone. Don't forget, because we want to make sure you get what you need to get, okay?
Can I have one last suggestion?
Yes.
That I forgot? All of our kids have phones. Text them throughout the day and remind them that
they gonna get their phones took and sent to damn dean's office, girl.
Can they use them on their breaks and lunch?
No.
Then why do we send them with a phone?
High school.
Oh, high school can. Okay.
She trying to get y'all kids sold up already on the first day of school,
here's
y'all.
a better one. Here's a better one. Call the teacher. Remember when your parents used to call while class was going on?
Walk in the motherfucker.
I'm trying to tell you,
Walk
you gotta
in
get
the
up and
class.
you gotta do something. That's the only way it's gonna happen. By call and remind them. I need you to make sure that all the kids do this right now. And I'm gonna ask my kid. You need to be that parent like my mom used to be.
So look,
You don't have a choice.
again, that's my special request, y'all, okay? Some prayer and some instructions on how to keep themselves well and protected at school, okay, y'all? And tell them the things to look for that you want them to call you about, whether they gotta go to the principal office to call or whatever. If it's some shit you want them to be on the lookout for, you don't want, it's a red flag for you, let your kids know that, so then they can say, oh shit. Well, not shit. I don't want them to say that, but they'll be like, oh man, my mama said if somebody did this, you know what I mean, and they can come call home, and because we want to be serious, y'all. I know this sound exaggerated or whatever, but it's so serious, okay? Because it's life and death for you, for your baby, for the grandparents that y'all going around, all of that, okay? But I thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I thank y'all for following me and keeping in touch with me, y'all. Make sure y'all on YouTube and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Please. Can I say please again? Please. Not for subscribe to the channel. Follow Queen TT Loves, and that's TITI, okay, on Instagram. Follow the Candy Line, that's Candy Line with a K. And go shopping, y'all. Shit. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all again next Sunday.
I'm hearing these bitches is on me, but I already know they just mad cause the hitters be wanting me. You know how the shit go. They be all on the gram, yelling and screaming and wanting to smoke.